Hey guys, my name is Will Wildfire. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, engineer, guitarist from North Carolina, living in Los Angeles, California, and I'm here to discuss my 2-pack Straw Hats from Exes. Yeah, so the title track, Straw Hats from Exes, came about, I guess I wrote it about a year ago, working with my label, shout out Colors Worldwide. They had me writing about 5 songs a week, just getting a whole lot of the juices flowing. And this one in particular, I remember in the middle of production, just thinking about wanting to talk about old things and old things being like women and stuff I used to do or whatever. And just the process for that just kind of went through play by play of the good and the bad and the indifferent and the ugly and stuff that happened in relationships. So that was pretty much it for Straw Hats from Exes, the first track. For PTSD, which is the number 2, which might be my favorite of the 2, PTSD definitely, it starts off saying, I wish I was drinking with you. So I kind of was giving myself a little bit of medicine in the process of just going through old things. And I'm just thinking about stuff and allowing myself rather to just feel that wanting. And sometimes, when you want stuff that isn't good for you, when you get in your right mind, you're able to realize it. But just in that moment, I definitely wanted to be able to get those emotions out. So it was pretty cool to write. I produced both of those records, so that's the fun part. Like I said, I do all my own production, mixing and mastering, and so when I get to let people hear it, that's the best part, is that they're kind of hearing exactly how I thought of it in my brain. So that's a blessing for sure. All glory to y'all. So yeah, my favorite lyric from the title track, Straw Hats from Exes, probably has gotta be the part, and I'm not gonna mention the names. If you wanna hear the names, you can go listen to the song. But there's a part where I say, telling lies on me, cool, but anyway, because I had a pretty tumultuous last relationship, and by a lot of faults of my own, I'll just be honest and be fair and be clear. And I don't wanna talk bad about anybody that I cared about. But you know how you get in trouble for things that you don't do sometimes, and then the things that you do, you might not get in trouble for those things. And this was a very particular situation where I got in trouble for something that I didn't do this time. A lot of the other stuff I did. So anyways, whatever. That's that. For PTSD, I don't know. I just, that whole feeling of just getting it out, when the hook came, it just felt so natural. Like I ended up going off at the top of my head for a lot of that song, because like I said, I was in the moment. And then for PTSD, when it gets to the it's like, one better, I'm gonna give you 4 letters, I'm gonna give you, and then it's just like PTSD. It's like, yo, like it just, I couldn't have planned that any better myself if I'd have just written it out. So yeah, it's pretty fun. I don't really have a dream remix for Straw Hats from Exes for the first track because it's so personal. But for PTSD, I would love, okay, so I'm telling myself, I'm a big Kiana Lede fan, from way back YouTube video days or whatever. And her first big original song was X. And I just like the way that, the content on it was, with how her voice kind of slid on that one. So definitely that would be a super dream remix, but I got a lot of other cool stuff that I think she would be good on, and I really like her voice. So if you're watching this, you know what I'm saying, hit me up. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, for this 2-pack in and of itself, I just, it was more of a therapeutic thing for me. So I really hope it reaches just a lot of people that are feeling that kind of, with quarantine, you get a lot of time to think about stuff that you wouldn't have had time to think about before. So if you're in that mental space of just trying to process and get over old stuff, I hope it definitely helps you. It was one of those, times in my life where I just wanted to get it channeled and get it out and be done with it. And it's through and it's done and it feels good. So I hope it helps you just like it helped me. Oh man, so what's next for me and my music? A lot. Man, all glory to y'all. Maybe you'll hear us on one of your favorite TV shows, or I don't know, maybe you'll hear a song that I wrote for somebody. you have to see, and I'll definitely tell you. But for what I've got coming, we've got a new EP coming out. This 2-pack is just a little, here you go. Just definitely don't want to be gone too long, but got way better stuff coming. So you're gonna look out for the full-length EP real soon. So if you want to hear more from me, or I don't know, like how I talk, which I don't know why, because I'm super awkward and weird, but I love you anyways. You can follow me at Will_Wildfire on Twitter, on Instagram, on anything that, got stuff that you can follow people on. SoundCloud, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all that good stuff. Just look up Will Wildfire and I'll be right there. So thank you guys for having me. Big shout out to Soul Era Records for looking out. And yeah, I love you. Bye.